guys, and welcome back. My name is MaDaC, and today we're going to be playing, well no, we're not going to be playing because I'm actually watching this part myself, but today I believe this is the 10th episode of my MaDaC MOABs series, and yeah, I don't know. No, I do know. Today we're going to be talking about class setup. A lot of people have been asking me because people want to be getting MOABs themselves and stuff like that, and I mean, just understand that whatever I say to you guys, yes, it might help you, but it's not necessarily going to help you because everybody is different. Everybody can use guns better. Some people can use some guns better than other people. So yeah, it all depends on your own, like how you play. So yeah, I mean, like I say, this episode is just going to be talking about class setup, and probably in the next episode of MaDaC MOABs, I may even go over a few tactics that I use and that I tried at first, you know, when I was first trying to get my first Moab. So yeah, anyway, class setup. I personally, I don't actually have like one class that I always use. As you've probably noticed, I use different guns like pretty much every match. Obviously, I use the same guns, but I vary between those guns like all the time, so I don't just stick to one gun all the time. But my favourite guns are, well, I used to use the PP90 M1 quite a lot. As you can see, I've just started off this match with that gun, but I don't really use that as much anymore. But that's certainly a good gun. It's got it's very quick and does quite a bit of damage as well. So yeah, that's a good gun. The MP7, I use that quite a lot. ACR and the Scar. Those are the four guns that I use the most for when I'm getting MOABs, because obviously I use stuff like snipers and stuff as well otherwise. But yeah, I'd say those four guns are probably the most likely, and you've got to work out what kind of game you're going to play, because if you're going to be moving about quite a bit like I am now, for instance, in this match, then you're going to need something like an MP7 or a PP90 M1, something that's quick, that you can use at short range, because although they, like I said before, the ACR and SCAR are good, they obviously they're not as quick to get to pull out and shoot somebody who's coming around the corner quickly at you. So yeah, you've got to consider what kind of game you're going to play. At first, in fact, no, I'm trying to keep away from my how to get a Moab tactics, if you know what I mean, because I want to save that for the next video. But yeah, anyway, now that Muppet's actually got out of my fucking face, he just wouldn't move. I know, I remember when I was playing this, I was so frustrated at that guy because it's all those people there and he just wouldn't move. Anyway, yeah. So those are the guns that I like to use. I usually use a silencer for the MP7. PP90. You know what? I can't even remember what attachments I usually use for the PP90. So yeah. ACR SCAR, I tend to use a red dot sight to give you more accuracy, because yeah, I can use the iron sights, but I much prefer using the red dot sight because I think it just gives you that little bit more accuracy. So yeah, what else is there? Oh, perks, Killstreaks, perks and Killstreaks. I tend to use, I used to use like Blind Eye Assassin and Dead Silence all the time, but now I use Sleight of Hand quite a bit. I still use Assassin, just to make sure that obviously I'm not coming up on the radar all the time, And yeah, to be fair, I still use Dead Silence, but Marksman is a brilliant class for finding where people are at long distances. So yeah, maybe it's definitely one of the most underrated perks on this game, so definitely try that out. But again, it's a matter of trial and error. You've got to try and find what works for you best. And yeah, moving swiftly on because we're getting towards the end of the video now. Another thing, Killstreaks, of course. Here and in quite a lot of my Moab videos, I think you'll probably notice that I use the specialist Killstreaks, because the specialist Killstreaks get you a lot of points once you've got the specialist bonus, and also they pretty much make you invincible. Well, obviously they don't make you invincible, but it helps out a hell of a lot. And I mean, if I'm going for loads and loads of kills in one game rather than a Moab, then I'll use like helicopters and choppers and stuff like that. But otherwise, I'd try out the specialist kill streak, guys. But anyway, yeah, this is the end of the video. I know I was moving quite fast towards the end, I'm sorry, but I hope I got everything in there. As I say, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope I helped some of you guys out towards getting your own Moabs. If you did like it, then, well, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Again, hope you enjoyed. Adios.